Nikki's
Game
going
night.
to teach, but she's not going to talk too much.
Yeah.
She's got her cold still hanging in there.
Oh, yeah.
She always, that's the worst thing about Nikki getting a cold is her, hey, David, is her sinuses are just super sensitive.
I get the cold, and I feel good for like a day or two, and then I get a sinus infection. So we're on the sinus infection
phase of all this stuff.
Of all of it. So when I get a cold, I'm down for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's
pretty
not
bad.
Great. But we're here.
I'll try to keep the gross to a minimum if possible.
Yeah, I like this game. Been playing on BGA. Nice. We've not played it at all.
Nope. Gonna be
yeah,
fun.
I actually I saw this. I was at Barnes and Noble, and this was available for sale at Barnes and Noble the other day.
Yeah, they really got it together, going fast.
Wow, that's
we
cool.
got this actually at Gen Con. It was one that was given to us by Allplay, so we wanted to check it out. Mike saw it at. I don't think he played it, but he saw it at Dice Tower West and was asking about it. So they released it a week ago as part of the August Summer of Games. Okay. Allplay is getting all Augusty. But yeah, we have been back for 2 weeks from Gen Con, and it's just not been easy. We've been doing okay, though. We are just definitely hoping to get back into the swing of things.
Just in time to have to shake it all up again with another travel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We leave in about 1 month's time to go. Today's the 20th. We leave on the 24th. So, yeah.
This is kind of weird because, like,
and we're going to be
since
gone
we
for
kind
a
of
little while,
reduced
so.
the number of shows BGG attends, it's like, so convention season isn't so much a season anymore as that it's these sporadic bursts of busyness.
Of course, that's exactly it. And
because you have just enough of a gap between these shows that it gives you a false sense of normalcy just in time to shake it all up again.
Well, and the crazy thing is, so we have, I think, a couple of weeks back, and then we go to Dallas for BG Con after that. And BG Con's a little early. I think it's still 1 weekend earlier than Thanksgiving. I'm not 100% sure. I should look that up.
It's in the teens. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So which is weird too.
17th, I believe. Yeah.
So yeah, it's a very. I mean, it's always around my birthday. So there you go.
Yeah.
It is at that time. But yeah, Gen Con was good. It was actually a lot of fun. Derek and Candace took a bunch of video that they've been putting out.
Yep, there is a playlist on the YouTube channel you can check out. It's just all the Gen Con fun stuff we managed to shoot. There's a lot there. There's also a lot that's not there because there's only so much you can shoot of that show on foot. But
well, you guys did a pretty good job, and that camera did a pretty decent job for the audio, which was the most impressive part for me because it's like audio is the biggest challenge at these conventions, and
that is probably the most I won't say pain-free, but the least painful microphone to use in post for audio. Like, all I really had to do was put a compressor on it, and for the most part, it has its own built-in noise cancellation, which works decently. It performs a little harsh. It has some problems when, like, if you got a soft-spoken person or someone if you catch someone at the end of the show and they're losing their voice, then it's a little harder to work with.
That was by Saturday. We were masked the whole con, and my voice was just tired from barking through a mask. Because it's hard. It's so loud. We did have a lot of meetings. It was interesting this time. I mean, we generally do a bunch on the first day of the event, but this time almost everything. There was a few days with like 3. Sunday had nothing, right? Well, we ended up having a meeting or 2 anyway.
Yeah, we did.
We walked through the hall. We
Impromptu.
made a mistake of going back into the hall after we were done and had another hour and a half of meetings, which was fine. We were excited to see the folks that we were seeing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was miss you on the Dice Tower, brother. Glad to see you here on occasion. It's been a long time since Derek was at Dice Tower. It's shocking how long everything is. This is from 2020.
6 years gone now? No, it's longer than that.
Really? I
Really?
thought
No,
it
wait,
was
hang on.
2019.
No, yeah. I'm almost 6 years gone. Almost 6 years gone. Because I
Wow.
left January of 2019 was my last day at the Dice Tower. So.
But yeah, I was put this shirt on today. This is for VirtualCon 2020, and this was
I love
almost
that.
4 years
That
ago.
was yeah.
Yeah, the best
Good
shirt.
shirt.
Is
Yeah,
really
and also
great.
that was
Really
probably
good
the
shirt.
coolest streaming event I ever did was that Rock Band thing. That was.
Oh yeah, that was
Oh, yeah,
awesome.
that was
It was
fun.
a lot of fun stuff. Thankfully, we're
was
not
fun.
doing that stuff anymore because it's hard. It's shockingly hard to like on our end. Well, we didn't really. This con wasn't so bad. We didn't have as many new games, but we did that. Prior to that, we did Spiel, Gen Con, Comic Con.
Yeah, we tried to do
couple
the
BGG
the
cons.
showcase
Yes.
format. Yeah, where
Oh.
you basically turned your house
Yeah, the
into
studio here
an
into-
assembly line of.
Yeah, we had tables all around us,
Yeah.
and we would just constantly be putting together games for presentations. So it was it's challenging, and it was still 2020, and we really didn't know what was going on. Had it been, by 2021 we started to do some things normally. I mean, I went to Gen Con in 2021.
I remember we were doing that. I was just like, man, everything felt so razor thin bandwidth wise because it didn't seem like a big deal, but it's like you had all those games stacked up and prepared and ready, and it's like if something got knocked over, it's not like you have a team of people there to help
fix it. No.
Yeah.
It was generally one of us on camera as the hands because we couldn't. It would have been better had we been able to chat. I mean, we did do some talking, but mostly we were just showing the game off while the one of our hosts was talking to one of the guests, and so which was cool.
If I remember correctly, you had like speakers on so you could hear the audio in the room, right?
I don't recall if that's the case or not. I think only the person working had the earbuds on. Yeah.
But it was because someone else was running around.
I think
potentially making
I might have
noise,
done the
so-
Bluetooth stuff a little bit, trying to use that to be able.
That's
to hear what
right.
was
Yeah,
going on.
because it kind of felt like calling to you from the newsroom because there was a delay. Because we had obviously the delay over stream and then the delay to your Bluetooth.
Bluetooth, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Ian. Yeah, it was challenging, and I don't 100%. I mean, there was some interesting things about that time. I mean, that was probably the one year that we had the most Spiel games of anybody in the world because they were sending them to us. So, since there was no convention, and we had hundreds of games, and they were showing up during the event. So I would be running out to get a package. I remember getting the Capstone games, Crystal something or other,
Right
Palace
before
or
it
something
had
like
to
that.
be on.
And it was a giant package, lots of bits. And so we're trying to throw that together, because it just showed up late. But oh my gosh, so that was interesting and challenging. But yeah, and we sent most of those games back to the library for the 2021 con, if not all of them. I think we did most of them. We might have kept one or so, because some of those we were able to get. But that's the challenge, at Gen Con we were collecting games for the Hot Games Room, but also for the BG Con library. And I don't think we recorded a BGG show that is not going to be out for over a week, but is it 2 weeks away?
I was about to spout off all the stats. It's like, wait, that's coming. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. But yeah, it was interesting how many games we got, and that's again what we'll be at Spiel in the beginning of October, and BGG will have a booth again, which is first time in 5 years, and
Sorry.
and
To mute.
yeah. So yeah, it'll be interesting. We're looking forward to being there and actually having a home base, even though it's kind of nice to not be shackled to the booth. I mean, it won't be the same. We will not be streaming. We will probably try to record some stuff, but we'll see how that all goes. But yeah, it's interesting. I mean, the events are different, and boy, oh boy, was this one busy. Day one on Thursday was probably the busiest day I've ever
crazy.
seen.
Yeah.
At the con. We were at meetings from 9 o'clock till about 10:45 or 11, and we came into the hall. We paused between meetings and watched the
opening of the doors.
Yeah, the running of the geeks, and and it wasn't running, but there was a lot of
It's pretty
that
awesome though.
Yeah, it was pretty great, but yeah, it was a pretty packed crowd there, and then we went back to our next meetings. But then we went into the hall just at around 11 or 11:30. I was not prepared for it. I didn't, you can't really tell how full it is unless you're
It's
downstairs
Thursday.
and looking at all of the people that are, because there's many doors that lead into the hall, and they open those. There's like 3 banks of them on that one, probably north-facing
Hall J.
portion. Yeah. And so there was a ton of people inside
Everybody all the vendors were commenting how crazy it was on Thursday.
So it was Friday and Saturday were probably a little bit less crazy.
Yeah, which was weird.
But they were probably, most people probably got the games. The other thing that they did that was interesting, which we talked about on the VG show, was they did a lot of the games going for sale not at the opening of the day. So that they would allow people to queue up, and it would be sometime later on in the day, I think.
It's kind of better because the complaint was that vendors or people that had exhibitor passes,
got most of the stuff,
could get in line before the doors were even open. So I think that was a good solution.
Well, they didn't all do it, but it is a good solution, and I think the downer is there were not many games. A lot of titles did not have much. Now, we did get a copy of Thunder Road Vendetta Maximum Chrome for Scott. Hey, Tofa. We got it for Scott, and we were super excited to see it because, Scott had purchased one for himself, and it went to the library, and then we bought one separately here in LA from another person, and so that was how we were able to do it on the show. And then Scott was able to get a copy because I was like, well, just take the one from the library, but you kind of want to have the extra stuff in that version is amazing. So I don't know that they'll ever sell it in retail, probably not. But if you ever have the opportunity, it's a great game. But yeah, there was a lot of that, and there were many games. Some people have written me games that they picked up. And I didn't even hear about it at all.
Really?
Jackie's game sold out every day, I believe. The Rock Hard 1977. We got to see Jackie and the Brothers Murph on Saturday, and then
I think she told me that they sold out at show all days, and also sold out online. So.
Oh wow.
Well, that's exciting. Well, I think that was all prior to
the theme of it that's got people excited.
Maybe and what? Just it's DeVere, which they do pretty interesting games.
They do.
So we'll see what they do. I don't know. We want to do it on the show. We actually had a copy prior to the convention we hoped to record, and we just could not make it happen. We did luckily film one day, and did we put any of those out yet? No, we did not. Derek hasn't. Those are 2 that he hadn't edited yet. But yeah, we hope to film some more actually soon. As soon as Nikki's feeling a little better, that's really the challenge. But
trying.
Yeah, I know. It's always hard. Nikki's got tiny sinuses.
Look, the doctor, when I go and I legit have a sinus infection, they're like, well, we can give you antibiotics, but it's probably not even going to get there because my
tiny
ducts
sinuses
are so small. I'm like, are you kidding me?
That's great. That's great. Other than that, let me think what else is. We brought home a bunch of games, more than we really would hope to. We brought a considerable amount in our bags, and then we had a box shipped. We did not take anything from the library. I need to write to Lainey because we kind of want to try the gang out again, if we can even film.
I
we only have
played
4
that
weeks.
in the HGR, and
Hot Games Room.
That was fun. Yeah, that was really fun. Played that with the Quad Crew, and we played that and Comic Hunters, which Comic Hunters was amusing, very fun, but it is hard to ignore the component quality in that.
Oh, really?
Game.
Oh.
Yeah, that is.
I think Scott.
Unfortunate.
We bought a copy for Scott. That was one of the other games we picked up for him. He told me later that he didn't actually want me to necessarily buy all that stuff.
What?
Hey, thanks for the follow, B-Town MC. Ian says, "Hey, Nikki B, thanks for hanging in there." She's
Thank
doing
you.
okay. It's just she probably it drains when she's sitting up. It's the challenge. But
Yeah.
then
I
sometimes
just,
sitting up makes you feel better. So it's like the worst. So
I could not lay in bed again.
Yeah, she's
I'm
been in.
so bored.
We had Christoph from the visiting us from the jury, and he had been around. Hey,
This is my dance today. Low energy.
thanks, David, for the support. The 26. That's pretty amazing. We got Derek's he's gonna probably get it together here.
20.
Awesome.
Yay.
But we had Christoph around, and we hoped to film with him. It was
Oh no.
48 months. Wow.
They like my dance. My
Yeah,
low,
your
my,
mild
my
dance.
low energy
I'll try to
dance.
make up for the energy. With
That's right. Derek's gonna compensate.
48 months.
Starting in a few minutes, Rex. Wow, everybody's coughing. But yeah, we had Christoph here from the children's jury, SDJ, and he's one of the main people of the manage the Spiel des Jahres organization, and we couldn't play with him. He just wasn't. He had been around a bunch of people, well, several people that were sick when they stopped in Vegas before they came here, and so we saw him, and we wore our masks and everything a bunch just so that everybody wouldn't get each other sick. But yeah, it was a bummer because we really would like to have. Christoph hasn't been on an episode since 2019, so.
You should have done some date nights.
Yeah, I mean, the issue was just that neither of us were really feeling 100%. We're worried about the other because he had just been with the folks in Vegas. So
That's true.
anyway, let's get started here on River Valley Glassworks. Nikki's going to tell us how to play.
All right.
It's a very quick game, supposedly. We'll see how that goes.
Just unmute your mic before you get started there, Nikki.
Oh yeah, Nikki, if you're teaching. We will
Sorry.
probably do one of the
That's all good.
expansions if once we're going to probably play it twice. We'll see how that goes.
We'll see.
So go ahead, Nick. How do we do it?
So we've got a river
Yeah, and there's a valley, and there's
with
some
a
glassworks.
lake, and then there's glass in the river. We've got these nice little tiles here.
Yeah, this is a deluxe version of it.
Oh yeah, you gotta say that.
We did not know. I mean, I think they told us that when they gave us a pile of stuff right at the end of the meeting. So yeah, I don't know what the regular version looks like. I'm certain it doesn't look like this, but it's got some nice plastic pieces that look like pieces of glass and
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think that these are
cardboard.
river, but I'm not sure.
It may not even have a mat. Maybe
yeah.
it does. I don't know. Sorry.
Okay, so here we go. You place these out randomly, these tiles, and this is the river moving into the lake. And then you randomly place glass from this bag according to the little rock symbol that is on
the tile.
The tile. So one rock.
Neat.
Da, da, da.
So we'll look
Okay.
at the bag real quick.
All
Very
of
nice.
these in the corners is the shapes of glass that you can put on that tile from.
Is that on this one?
No, this is these come out random
I
when you
see.
set it up, but in order to take a turn, you have to have the matching shape from your pan to put onto the tile of the matching shape. All right. You're trying to get the most points. You are going to be scoring horizontal and vertical on this board here. This is your inventory right here. So as you put glass down, you are going to mark your inventory.
Oh, that's what that does. Oh, I won't be able to lay it down.
I know. The first person to reach 17 or go beyond it triggers the end of the game.
This is like the most amazing cube ever.
The little tiny.
It's a pawn, right?
It
I'm
is
saying,
a
yeah.
pawn.
But it's
And
a
it
little cube.
matches my dude. So you can play up to 5 players, I should say that. There are black glass pieces that you put into the bag if you're playing with 5 players. If you're not, you don't put those pieces in. This is going to show the rarity of the glass in the bag and out on the board.
I want to know why purple glass is more common. What? Because this is like glass, I'm sure, that is broken glass that's tumbled through the river
I
and
think so.
polished up.
I think so.
I want to know what's purple that's common. I would think green would be towards the common, green and clear. Anyway, go ahead, Nikki P.
Your points for horizontal are how far you can get on a completed line with no breaks along this bottom track here. So if you get all the way up to here, you could get 22 points, but it can't be broken. All right. And
what does this 35 mean
I'm
here?
going to show you. And this is just for horizontal scoring. And you score everything that's horizontal. Okay. Then you score vertically. Vertically, you are only going to score your top 2 height-wise vertically.
Okay.
Okay. If you have 2 that are the same, you break the tie by working from your right to your left. Okay. So as you can see, when you start filling on this end, if you get all the way up on this track here, on this vertical, you're only going to get 5 points.
Right.
But if you get all the way up to the top on this one, you're going to get 35. Oh, that is a 5. 35 points. Okay? So that's how the scoring works and the availability of the gems.
Glass.
Or the glass. On a turn, there are 2 things. You can choose one of 2 things to do. You can take a glass piece from your, and we start out with 3. You can have a max of 5 in your pan.
Okay, so we are panning for glass.
Basically,
They just ignore the gold. They just want the glass.
Glass is prettier. So if I play this one, I have to put it on the matching shape. So I would put it on this. Now I can choose to either take both gems from this section of the lake or this section of the lake.
On either side of where you place.
Either side of where you place.
Okay.
So let's say I decide to do this. I immediately will place them in my on my board, again starting from right to left. Shapes, once you move them onto your board, don't matter. What matters when you move onto your board is color. So I can only place another green up here. I can only place another yellow on this one. If I get a 3rd color, it has to start a new
So they go from left to right, so no matter what. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Then, once I've done that,
So you kind of want to have the more common ones to go potentially higher.
probably, I mean, that's strategery right there.
Strategery.
Then I'm going to mark
Strategy.
my inventory.
Strategy. How did he say it? Bugs Bunny?
Bugs Bunny. I said it wrong.
Strategy. Strategy, I think so.
Then I'm going to mark my inventory. This is my inventory track. I have 1, 2. And this is all to mark for someone to get to 17.
Okay.
All right. Then we take the river tile that I emptied,
Okay.
slide it to the end,
You don't have to worry about snakes.
and then
snakes have a
fill it
more fear
with
tile.
2 random from the bag. So now there's 2. Then
Rex is
it's
telling us what's in the regular version.
ah,
Cardboard, lake board, the river tiles. These are cardboard. No counter meeple. I guess that's this. Yeah, it's probably a cube. Boards are not too layered. River tile. Wow, this is a pretty slick version, though. I wonder how expensive this is. Anyway, go ahead, Cutie.
all right. So then it would be Lincoln's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The other choice I can do is if you have 2 of the same color, you can put 2 of the same color anywhere
Okay.
on here. So let's say I just decided I wanted it there.
Right.
Then I would have my choice of these 2. Otherwise, you have
You
to
don't worry
follow.
about the shape. Yeah.
Otherwise, you have to follow shape.
Okay.
Okay. So that's all getting glass from the river. If you want to get glass from the lake, okay, so river, lake, there is a difference. There are 5 out here. You take 4 of them and you put them in your pan. You
Okay.
don't put them on your board, okay? Then you would refill it and your turn would be done. However, at any point, if you are going to have more than 5 in your pan, so right now if I took...
Rex is asking something. Isn't it supposed to be filled with on the front of on the tile in front of it? I can't read that word there. Oh wait, maybe there. The rock number on the tile in front of it.
Yeah. No. Oh. Yes, you're right. I am so sorry. So it
What
would
was
be
the deal?
1. Well, let's see.
Oh, I see.
I drug it from here, right?
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
the
it's not
rock
the actual
tile in
tiles.
front of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, you are correct. I'm sorry, I messed that up. It would be 1. So it's the tile in front of it. Okay?
This is 1. This is 1. Is this in front of this?
No. That is filled at the beginning of the game.
Okay, that's right.
When you replace, then you're going from the one in front of it. Okay? So, okay. Lake. I would take 4. Now remember, my limit is 5, so
Right.
I already have too many.
Right.
So I would choose which ones I want to keep. There's 5, and one of them would go in my minus, my overflow.
Ah,
Okay?
there can never be enough to glass. Nikki P.
Now, the same thing happens if you take from the river tile and you're full on your pan. Whatever is extra will go in minus. So this is minus points for the end of the game.
Okay.
Okay, so however many glass pieces you have will be minus 3 each.
Okay.
Okay? Did I got everything good for now?
I think so.
All right. Play straw.
Hey there, Scott.
That's it.
He just said.
That is the game.
Okay.
That is the whole game.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me
Entertain
reset
you?
this
Yeah,
up for a real game. So this will get one more because this is setup. So 1, 2, 2, 1, 1. Oh,
I think that purple one was yours.
okay. And this is the first player marker.
Okay.
So
It's a
and
bear.
Let me
It's a
put my
bar.
dude here. I forgot what it says. Something about the last person to see a river or be in a river or something.
That one's a challenge. Y'alls, hello. Why don't you go ahead and start?
Okay. Oh,
Extra glass. Little bonus glass.
are you sure you got it?
I think so.
Okay. So.
You can correct me when I make a big fat mistake.
And clearly, well, not clear. Most likely, you are not going to do the lake on your first turn because you got 3
much,
in
yeah.
here already. Unless you want to start
But
getting
when you
minus
do
points
that, all
right
you're
away.
doing is taking glass from the lake. You're not taking this stuff and
No.
doing placement and
It's
stuff.
either or.
Okay.
You either take from the river or you take from the lake.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting. If tied, score the leftmost.
Yes.
Oof.
And then they just said that, but that's what I said. It's a tie. It's the leftmost. You're only in vertical. You're only scoring
Two
two
of them.
verticals.
Yep.
You can score all the horizontals you want,
Right.
as long as there's not a break in them.
Right.
Okay. All right. Well, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to take these two.
Okie dokie.
This moves to the end
And gets 2 from the bag.
and gets 2 from the bag because of that.
Okay.
I
What's
didn't. Did I match Did I match shape?
When you
My
placed
brain is foggy.
didn't you place it here?
I did. I didn't match shape. I am so sorry.
Nikki P.
I know. My head. Sorry. Start again.
Yeah,
So,
the packet. This is a really
here we
nice
go.
version.
matching shape.
Right. Hey, look at that. It's got sparkles in it.
I still get this though.
Sparkles.
Well, whatever. We'll
Right.
leave it like that. And then that goes like this. And now we get to...
Did you take what you wanted? Oh, they're there.
I already took those, so I didn't want to mess it up. But I've messed it up already. Oh my gosh.
Okay, Nikki's not doing too great.
My head is...
Take your pieces of your board.
Swimming. My head is swimming.
Yeah, he did say off your board, I think is what he's saying.
2, 1. Let's start over.
What's this piece here?
Shall we? All right. Using my purple. It has to go on the triangle one, which is down here now because I messed it up. So maybe I won't do that one now. I will do this one. It matches the shape, and I will take these two.
Okie dokie.
I think. Then we slide.
Mm-hmm.
Then we put 1 according to the
1.
tile in front of it. There, I finally managed to do it correctly.
So if I took this one, I would put them both in one column because they're both blue?
Yes.
Interesting. I don't know that I want to do that, but interesting.
Right. Shape matters here.
Right.
Color matters on your
Yes.
board.
Shape matters. Kids beat. Beat kids. Okay. I need to pay attention to the shape. I will not do that. I'll do this. And do I want those?
I don't know. Look at the rarity too, I guess.
Rarity. I'm going to do these two. Ugh. I really want rarer ones.
At
I
the
want rarer
beginning?
ones at the beginning, yes.
No, they go onto your board.
This is me just
Oh,
taking
okay.
that one back and rethinking. Wow, I think I need to do something like that. That's terrible. That's terrible. So it's going to be the heart. I'll just do these. What the heck?
Okay, then you move this to the end,
Right.
and it gets filled with 2. 1, 2. Oops.
I'm still on summer hours at work, so I could catch this. Just learned this game recently. Oh, nice, Foglight. Hey, Gold Crow. Thank you. First time chat. Wow. Yeah, we're sick from Gen Con. I'm doing fine.
Nikki, not so much.
I'm tired. I mean, that's definitely... And it's been 2 weeks. This is silly.
1, 2.
Oh, I slept great
No.
last night. I went to bed a little later than I wanted to, but slept super solidly. I don't know if you guys can hear, but they're jackhammering away on our street. It is paving. Nice, Nikki P. Did you say?
2.
Yellow's rare. Yellows be rare. Can I do that? No. I need some shapes that I can do those things with.
Right.
Oh, I bet I could do this. Go here.
Little keyhole.
Take those two.
Oh boy, oh boy.
That goes back. He gets 2 jammers from the bag. Oops, I'm sorry. Slap it out of your hand. I'm going to have to take some from the
I'm
lake,
doing
I
the
think.
lake right now.
Yeah.
So a lake is you take 4 from the lake.
Don't forget to take the bear. Yeah, I mean, oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you
The
should put it in
bear.
front of you.
The bear. Okay. Well, I definitely want the matching colors because that'll allow me to go
Well,
anywhere.
purple is common, so that's a good one. If you can push it towards the front, or towards this end.
Now I'm at my max of 5, and then we refill this. And that was my whole turn.
And that's all you do. That's all you wrote.
That's when you
Can
draw.
I do this without making it too wonderful
Got a
for
gift.
somebody else? Oh, thanks for this
Thank you.
gift subscription. Sad trombone. Wah, wah, wah. Derek, you got to do that. I don't know.
He found it once. Or was
He'll
Scott
track
found it?
down. I think Derek has it now. Thanks so much for the gift sub, though, and we'll get that sad trombone for you in a second. I think that I shall never see something in a tree.
As a tree. As lovely as a tree.
Green is rare-ish. I don't know what rare means as far as like actual numbers, but these blue could get me to 20 if I were successful enough.
Remember, it's also same color. If you turn in 2, you can go anywhere on the river.
Right.
Which seems like at some point will
I
be
could
very
maybe go
important.
for the green. I've got a green. Maybe I take that as one of them. Wow, but white is. I thought it was 2 the same shape, not color. There we go.
Yay.
So they're saying it's not the same shape, not color on the. Could be.
It is shape. Goodness me, oh my.
Or Nikki. She read this yesterday. So there you go. Well, then I want the same shape.
So
these are the same shape.
Same shape.
So, wow, they're all pretty good, though. Well, I have that shape already, so I could go with that, potentially. So, I think I'll
$2.
$2. I think I'll take these 4. Not that I'm really knowing what I'm doing.
You were taught wrong. Yeah, that happens for sure.
Okay, put 4 out.
So the $2 came from YouTube.
Thanks so much, Rex, for the support.
There you go. I should have been planning my move, and I haven't been tracking my inventory, by the way.
Neither have I.
Oh boy.
I don't know if we got a cheer. I don't know that we, did that just finally show up? I think we got that earlier. Thanks again so much for that. That's a real delay.
Yeah, I had forgot to turn on the notifications after the teach right away.
Okay, yeah. Well, there you go. Thanks so much. I was wondering why it didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Each row's from the left, right. Wow, stuff's coming in fast. Each row scores from left edge as you work through it. Yeah.
With the same shape on any river tile. Oh, wait. Then gather all... Here, you reread this for me, please. Right
and vertically 2 columns of the same height.
It's upside down now for you, and I pointed at what I wanted you to read.
I'm trying to read the corrections notifications here. It's right here. Place 2 of the... It says alternatively place 2 shapes of pieces of the same shape on any river tile, then gather all the glass from one adjacent river tile as usual.
I just want to make sure since my head is messing me up.
Okie dokie. Is it? No, it's your turn. I did my bit here. Right? Yes.
I don't know. Do I want to get like all different colors at the beginning?
Activity. I wonder if that marker is blocking the camera.
And I added 2 more.
I don't want yellow necessarily. Although, I mean, who cares?
Going for that 22 points.
Well, I'm going for the 35, which I know is not going to happen. I'll take these.
Uno.
Secundo. That was from the bag?
Yes.
Okay.
I know. Stupid.
We can hear it. I hope you guys can.
Yeah, I'm not really hearing anything.
That's good. It has been going. I mean, before. Hey, Marga. It was going before Nikki got up. I got up early, was doing some stuff. I had not programmed in our schedule. Last week I meant to get back to it and never did it for the live stream schedule, which is up. Derek's got up for the next 2 weeks. He'll be streaming tomorrow. And the sun will come out.
Tomorrow.
You can bet your bottom dollar, Nikki P. Tomorrow.
Boo. Nothing's good.
Two of the same shape.
I know.
You got 2 of them.
What I want is 2 different colors here.
Right.
So I need an orange.
Yeah, they're not out yet. You need to place and try to get it. That's good. It's kind of far away, and our microphones are pretty good about not getting all the noise, but it is a little loud. I'm not even sure where it's at, because actually our street is paved, but there's another street that forks off that may be what they're doing, because it sounds like it's coming from that direction.
I'm going to do this one here, and I'll take this stuff. And I added 2 more, right? 6, 7, 8, 9.
I would be breaking up my fantastic double shape thing.
I meant 9. Remember 17 triggers
Oh,
the
you know I
end of the
haven't done
game.
this either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Wait. Oh yeah. I'm looking at this backwards here. Yep. What's the color I don't? Oh, white.
Yeah. It's pretty common.
It is, yes, the top commonality. Oh, I didn't track this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Gen Con was great. It was very, very crowded, but great. Wow, 2 yellow. They said.
Dang. You did it great.
What?
Well, orange is rare and yellow is rare, and that's what I need if I want to do
Right.
the 22 points for a row. Okay, for me to do that, I would need to do this shape again. What does it matter? That'd be pretty good for Nikki, though. I will take these 3. Yay, 22. Yeah, yellow's over here, though, which is Where
not
are you
not
at?
too happy. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Getting close.
All right. Oh,
Yep. And that needs 1.
1. No oranges. Ooh, but there's yellows. Do I have a shape? Yeah, I'll use my matching 2 shapes.
Mm-hmm.
Bam.
Clack.
Click, clack. Take those 2.
Okay.
1, 2.
Well, I think that ends the game. If you let me do it, which you will.
1. Let me see what I got. What did I do?
You
Let
did the
you
2
win?
yellow, too. Yeah, because I'm gonna take 4, which is pretty good. Not as super high scoring as I would like,
Okay.
but
So then we would now at this point. So you do have 17 or more.
Yeah, I'm sure I do. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I have 18.
Okay.
Do I have to toss one, or do I get to place them all?
Here's what happens. Now, the end game is triggered, but you were the last player, and then, so we would play out the round, and then we would take one additional round. But you were the last player in this round, so now we're on the additional round.
Okay.
If you have fewer than 3 in your pan, you get to draw up to 3.
Okay.
So I will be taking 3 pieces.
Should be in EEU Gen Con in some days around. Oh, nice. Let us know.
Yeah. So then, I will go. You get to go. You get 2 more pieces, so you have 3 in
Okay.
yours. Okay. And now we're on the last,
Yep.
very last. I have to win. I'm not gonna. Ooh, same color. There's no yellow out there. Okay. Well, let's try to eke out points as much as I can. Or if I can get, no, I can't get an orange and a purple. That would have been 22 twice, but I
Right.
don't have it. So, is there white out there? Yes. Let's get the white. That'll give me 15 points. I need a heart, or a key, or 2 of the same shape. So I will do 2 of the same shape. Take those 2. That gets 2.
That's not what I want. Put 2 the same shape. I don't remember what mine are. I think one of them was white. Doesn't matter because I'm not taking that.
No, they go in your river, remember? Oh, I'm sorry.
I took back my
see.
thing. I really want to get specifically pink or purple and nothing else that would
Sure.
bump up. Or white, but there's no white. There we go. Done.
Okay, so now to score.
Although blue would have been great.
Do you want to
But
rethink
I
it?
just placed that, I think. I placed that there. Doesn't matter. We're good. Because then I could have gotten 22 twice.
Okay,
Highlandtacular.
so now you're going to score
100s.
your horizontal.
Yep, I got 22. You got 22.
So Lincoln, hold on, 22 for that completed one.
Only one.
4 for that completed one. And then I get 22
And 4, right?
and 4. Then,
Verticals are top 2.
right, because those are holes. Do you have, yeah, that's a hole. Okay, so now we do verticals. And you're going to work from left to right. And you're going to only do your 2 tallest.
Yep, 10 points for that one and 24 for that one.
10, 24.
Yep.
And then I've got 4 and, yeah, 9.
9.
Sorry.
I was gonna say.
I got 9 and
15.
15.
I was going to say, there's no way you got 4. Not with 3 of those.
And talk while I do math.
Talk amongst yourselves.
You're not talking.
I don't know what to say. But I am looking forward to... Actually, we'll probably do this on the show soon. I don't know, it'll come out right away, but...
60 to 50.
Oh, wow, not that bad. Killer.
So you won with 60.
Okay.
All right, and that is the game. Now we did get this package here.
Was that the promo that they
Yeah,
gave
that
us, or
comes
not
with
promo, but
6
expansion you can
modules. I did not read them, but I pulled them out if you want to add a module.
buy? If you think you can get it figured out quickly, I can imagine you won't be able to.
Okay, so the 6 modules are flooded market, and they come with the directions on the bottom, on the bottom card.
Yep.
All right.
Bottom of the card.
I'll put it right there.
I see
The
it.
other module is orders orders from afar. So it looks like, let's just say,
Oh, that's that. I was like, what am I feeling inside? It's got these metal cinches. Might actually change this. I shouldn't be doing this.
okay. So flooding the market is there are colors that are undesirable for you. If your shortest column is one of these colors, you actually get the on your card. You get the highest victory points for it. That's what flooding the market is. Okay?
They're asking what the next game night is. The next game night is a couple of options. I haven't actually reviewed the edit yet, so I have to make a decision, but I'm not 100% sure. It's close. I'm probably going to pick... So the issue is we have one game that is coming soon. We filmed it a while back, probably in May or something like that. Maybe June, I don't remember. No, it couldn't have been June. But it was close to then. It was the end of May, I think. Nikki is definitely not doing great. She has got a sinus infection, so it is not fun.
All right.
She's been dealing with that for like 3-4 days now.
This is the order. This is orders from
Fulfilling
afar.
orders, yeah.
So you're fulfilling orders, and it says, I only glanced at, well, whatever one we pick, I'll read a little more carefully. But you're fulfilling an order. If you take a color that is from that order, and you have to go into your overflow, you can take something out of your overflow and put it onto here.
Okay.
Okay.
Huh. Indecision 101 says when he was a kid, they had sinus infections constantly.
Yeah, they're
They're
horrible.
older and never had sinus issues. Playtime disaster. 21 months. Thank you so much for the support. Wow, 21 months.
21 months!
All right. Oh, these are funny. Okay, assistants. Basically, you get an assistant. You can use it once per game.
Right. Let's do that one.
Let me double check this.
And he's game night soon. I really like Big Boss and Acquired Duo very much. Much love. Well, we potentially will be doing. We also got another game from Allplay, is a game that we love, called Through the Desert. Fantastic Knizia game. Maybe we'll do that one. We have to decide. The version we have. So they actually have some nice deluxe wooden bits that for that, which we don't have, which is fine. But we have to decide whether we want to use the. We'll use the new one, but we have our own version. We have the original version from Cosmos. I could have swore we had a Fantasy Flight version as well, but I don't remember exactly. Rising Robots would be fun. We have that one too. We're interested.
Up until recently, I had the
Fantasy Flight one.
Fancy Flight one. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Fantasy Flight one used the exact same pieces that the Cosmos one did. And I mean, now, there was a version probably 6 years ago, 5 years ago from, I don't think it was from Surf and Meeple, not Surf and Meeple, but Super Meeple, but I think it was from like a special brand that Asmodee had that was all, because we have like Raw from that. We have quite a few versions of Raw. I'm looking at 2 right now. I think we have at least 3 or 4. But that company lost the license or they let them go. And that might have been related to Z-Man. I can't recall what it was. But they had a version of it. And I don't know what they used for those camels. But all the rest used those pastel camels that were pretty cool. And you had little riders that you would clip on.
That looked like the weird mints.
Yeah, they look like those kind of creamy
Yeah, like
mints.
after dinner mints. Yeah.
Okay, so then we got River Treasures, which is...
You got to unmute your mic, Nikki.
Hello,
I meant to tell you because I saw you get started without doing it, and then I got distracted with
Hello,
all this other
hello. Good?
stuff. Hello,
Okay.
hello.
Here we go again.
Well, we'll probably maybe cut it short today.
This is a shape. So after you finish your final scoring, if you have any of these shapes, you count them up and get better scores for.
I want to do the assistants. I think that would
Okay.
be the most interesting change.
All right.
All the other ones are all going to do something.
Lake
different.
diving's interesting. You have a lucky shape. So you can go into the lake and take one of the shapes that is your lucky shape. And I didn't read it any further than that. And then we've got equipment. And equipment is different tools you use for your glass making that can give you stuff.
Okay.
Okay, but you wanted to do assistant, so
Yeah,
let me get
that's-
these out of here.
Seems like the one that would be, it's a one-time bonus. Don't
Okay.
forget to reset your tortoise.
Let's see what the deal
Cornelius
is. I'm
Dean
just going to read it.
Shelworth's
Super fun.
Glasscraft.
Ready?
Yep.
You can use your assistant once per game
Mm-hmm.
on your turn, either before or after taking an action. Unless,
To do another turn.
it depends upon what the guy's assistant does.
Mm.
Unless stated otherwise, okay? After using your assistant, flip it face down. If you don't use your assistant before game end, score 2 victory points, okay? So you're going to get an assistant. If you don't use it, you get 2 points out of it. So let's see what these assistants are.
Just randomly give us one, and then we'll figure it out. We don't
Okay.
need to.
Pick
There
a
have been a lot of great. We actually did get a new cooperative game. I believe. Yes, it is. It's the Ziggurat, the new one from Matt Leacock and Rob Davio.
Okay. I have a River Scout. Do you have something different?
I do. I have the Glass Inspector.
Good. Okay. Once per turn, swap any 2 pieces in the river.
So the Glass Inspector, once per game, take 5 pieces from the lake and place one of them on each of the river tiles closest to the lake in any order. Refill the lake. So I think that one's the one. Like, well, you would go and load up something and then take what you want from the thingy. Oh, sorry.
Okay, so this is Lincoln's card, this is Nikki's card, and these are the rules. And talk
They're all
amongst yourselves.
platypuses there, or at least the two.
funny ones.
Duck-billed
pictures.
platypuses. Co-ops. What else there's some other good ones we want to try. Well, I want to try the gang. Derek was saying he had played it earlier, and we didn't get that one. It was sold out like every day. But they were good enough to give us copies for the library, so we have them in the library. And we might take. There was one that was missing a card already, which is ridiculously silly. But what are you going to do? But we will hopefully get that one. I really want to get that one if we are going to film it, because, and I think Dave would really appreciate it. Leviathan Wilds is my favorite co-op of the year, and currently my favorite game of the year. Nice.
You know, what's interesting is you could actually kind of, home brew a demo version of the gang
Oh yeah, because
if you want to see if it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because what is included in the box? Because like some people would probably wonder, like, well, why do you need to buy the
Tokens.
product if? Yeah. Well, they have the chip tokens, which obviously could easily be proxied for demo purposes. But also included in the game are optional modules where, like, if you fail on a hand, you can get a boon of some kind that will help you. And then there's also a variant you can play where after every successful hand, you draw a card that adds a complication. Like, for example, when I played, after we were successful, we played a round where we were all dealt 3 whole cards instead of just 2. And so there's, like, little twists and turns they can throw at you. And these are cards, these are optional. You don't have to play with these, but they make the game more unique. so it is beyond just cooperative Texas Hold'em. It adds a few other flares.
Wrinkles.
It's really fun. It's definitely the coolest thing I discovered at Gen Con. Kind of came out of nowhere for me.
I'd heard a little bit about it and wanted to see it. They had a signing on Saturday, but that was the other day that we were kind of busy. Ooh, got Belrati. Finally got Belrati. Okay, so you got to let us know how that is in Decision 101. We have not seen the new version. I suspect it's closer to the real version. There were many iterations from another publisher that did not finally end up producing it because they couldn't solve a problem they had with it, which I asked the main developer and owner of the company. I'm like, why are you not putting it out? And they're like, well, it has this problem. I'm like, who cares, right? But they're very particular about, we've talked about it before. It was repos. Those folks aren't even running the company anymore. But yeah, it was a bummer because it would have been great to have that out a lot sooner. We've had that, and we saw there's like a larger version, I think, from Mogul Games. Maybe that's what the deal was. I can't remember, but we still only have the original one. But it has been so many iterations. We've played at least 3 other versions of the game. And they all kind of were like, well, this doesn't really solve the problem of what they're concerned about. But it did, but it didn't make the game fun for us anyway. You picking those? You got a lot of white.
And then don't forget to unmute your mic, Nikki.
Nikki P.
What do I do? It's 2.
Tutor. Come on. These little thingies get in the way.
And you got 4 gems.
4 gems.
to go here.
Mm-hmm. Take them all.
No, you only take 4.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
One more. Hey, yellow. A lot of yellow. A lot of shapes. There's a lot of hearts, though.
Are you using your special? No.
Not yet. The glass inspector. I didn't have anything to draw anything from.
Have a heart.
Hmm. Purple.
I'm at 13 gems.
Cool. Well, you're getting 3 all the time, so it helps. Your turn.
Uh-huh. I'm sorry. 2, 1, 2, 15.
Wow, this is terrible. Well, let's see. What can I do that would help me? Don't have any good colors. I need yellow. Can't really give you that. What's the point at that situation? get an opportunity if I don't do it now.
I'm sorry.
It's I take the 5 and put them on the board.
Nice.
Well, doesn't help me a lot.
So
Do
he's
that.
using his special ability, if that wasn't obvious.
Thanks so much for the resubscription. Wow, Dancing Desi, that's awesome.
42 months.
They're all going to help you. This sucks. Okay. Don't know what I was thinking I was going to be able to do with this. Wow, this is terrible.
10, you got 10.
No kidding. I have exactly the same because I haven't done anything yet. Let me think here. I don't know why I thought I was going to get that. Let me see if I can get some shapes that will help me. Hey, they're not there either. This is really awesome.
Is this your, do you get an additional turn?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what it said. You were the one that read that. You do that either before or after. And,
Okay.
Well, maybe I'm losing this game. There's no chance. I can't do anything. All my shapes are terrible. Should I draw 3 from here? Well, you're still going to do great.
You still get 4 and you'll have an overflow.
Whoopity-doo. I'm getting
I'm
nothing
just
over
telling
here. I need colors that I don't have. Whoopity-doo. I have terrible things. I should not have done that, but that's fine. I'll do something. I don't even have a single row. We probably will do a Halloween game week on our live stream anyway. I really could use a blue, but you didn't do any shifting, so I lose. 6, 10, 13. Take these two. Darn it. Those cubes are not so great to my slappy hands. Okay. Oh, I should have started this last round too, by the way. Probably.
I can.
Nah, it's too late. Just to have a go. Just to have a go. What do you value the most in board games, simplicity or complexity? It really depends on the game, Daniel. Sometimes simplicity is amazing. like if you see something really cool, and sometimes complexity, like interesting complexity, makes it awesome. Did I do this right? Oh no, I should do more of these things.
Okay.
End of the game, right? I get 2 more turns, but yes.
Yes, it's the end of the game. So you finish out the round.
Yeah, I understand. Hey, Pond Nugget, thanks for the cheer. Get well soon, Nick P.
Okay. If you have fewer in here, you would draw. So you have 3. Nope. So now you
You
take.
have fewer than 3, yes.
Our last.
Say that. Yep.
That's funny. That would be -3. I don't know if it's worth it or not. -6. I don't even have that shape, so it doesn't matter. Nor do I have 2 matching. I really don't want that.
Won't hurt you.
Well, yeah, I know. That one has 2 greens. Triangle is those 2. That is those 2. I think it's this. Oh well, here we go. Because you have to do it, so that. 1, 2, 1.
I don't know why you spent that whole time on that.
Because I was trying to get these up.
You're going to kill me, so don't worry about it. That's what I'm
Just
saying.
trying.
Okay. I can at least take from any row. But I will not do a second one of these. This is where somebody thinking about it actually makes a difference. I think I just have to take that one, just so I have a bunch of things to put on my board. Do I want this one though? It won't matter because it'll be higher. Ah well, too late. Okay.
Okay. +2.
You win, hooray.
5, 7. What do you got?
Doesn't matter.
You got 22.
22 plus 11 plus 4. Or no, you do 2 of them.
Yeah, so you would do this one and this one.
I'm doing the horizontal first. Isn't that what we do first?
Yeah, 22. You got 22.
Plus 11.
Plus 11.
Plus 15 and 8.
Well, you won.
There's no way. There's no way.
What did I do wrong?
Because you got 22 plus 16.
Right. I did 8.
And then you get both of these, right? Oh no. When they're tied, you don't get both, so you get 15 plus 20.
No, I would get both.
No.
Okay.
I mean, read the twins. Read that.
I need to redo it.
Well, no, think about it, right? The two of them, when they're tied, you pick the one to the left.
37 months.
Thanks so much for the support, Skeeve Twitch. So yeah, you're going to get this one, which is 15, plus this one, which is 20, I believe.
Okay, let me change this because I didn't do it right. So I get this one.
15. It is, I mean, I believe when they're tied, you pick the one to the left, and then you're not going to count the other one because they're tied, so you pick the blue one, which is what you want. You want the, well, maybe not. Blue's 20. Oh, they're both 20. Makes no difference. So 15 plus 20.
Okay, let me do that again. 22
22 plus 11.
plus,
Or 12? I can't see.
plus 16.
Oh, yeah, 16. 38.
Okay. Then 19.
15.
15.
Wow. You need glasses there, cutie. Plus 20.
Plus that, 20. Okay. And then 2 for not using my thing.
Right.
My special.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
56 and 75.
Okay, there you go. I don't need to see it.
Okay, this is
I
double
believe you.
checking.
I believe you.
Checking.
Much better second round for Nikki, not so much for me. I did get a lot on that end there. I don't even know where I ended up. So I have 5, 9, 12, 15, 19, 21. So I had more than 17. But I took 5. I should have more than 17. But yeah, she took 3 almost every time. I almost always got 2. That was pretty slick. But I really had bad shapes. Really bad shapes. I think basically I had the same shapes you did, and you took the good stuff. The good stuff. We'll probably call it quit here. Quits. Especially when your colors aren't where you want them. Well, that's true, but that's not such a bad thing. It's really, like, for me, I felt like just trying to get the columns that I had one maxed, which was the weakest one I could get, right? I think it was 15. Not the weakest one I could get. I could have gotten 5. But I think I put orange down there, which is helpful. You really want to do that. Well, there we go. I think we're going to call it quits a bit early here. I learned to plan in advance so I get my stones back if I need them. Yes, you want to try to. You definitely want to try to get what you put out in the right place.
Like get the lake and then put those out and then be able to claim them.
Yeah, as long as somebody else didn't grab it, right?
Right. So that was this game with one of the modules. I didn't use my
common stones aren't always
special.
common. It's true. We aren't drawing as many because there's only 2 players. River Glass and Other Sundries. I do like the Andrew Bosley art. It's way cute.
It's very cute.
The duck-billed platypus guy, though.
There is a whole rule book just for single play, and there's another side here for single player. You flip the board over and you use this, and I don't know how it goes, but there it is. This is all single player, so you flip all this
David.
over. And something goes on there.
Oh, I see. I'm looking at the color. I'm like, why is mine not doing that? But mine isn't the same either. I have a lighter wood on mine. Looks like a Moncala thing here. Maybe this is the way it is kind of on the regular game.
Yours is different.
Right. It's a
Interesting.
This is different, and then this is.
I guess you play with the type of thing.
I mean, it's probably, since it's a solo thing, it's probably different variations.
Yeah, so you
of
can
the
play
solo
all
game.
of the different characters and do
different things.
different.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Cool. Okay, well, we will probably call it. Nikki's doing, I can see she's flagging here. I believe you played it in 2016, almost 10 years. What is that we were talking about? that was Through the Desert, maybe on a live stream. We definitely haven't played it on. We haven't played it on a show, I don't believe. If we have, we won't do it. But I mean, I don't think we did it. We were always, we kind of like time it when there's a new version. When we did Raw, it had been a long time since we played Raw too. But Rusty taught us on that one, and Nikki did great, I think, on that one too. I think It was definitely between you and Rusty, not me. Well, we will be. Hopefully, I'll be back on a paint stream on Thursday evening, probably. And I don't know what else we got going on. Hopefully we film.
Where's it at with the convention in November?
What do you mean?
Tickets available still?
Oh, I mean,
stuff?
I'm sure there's still some tickets available. The hotels are probably not as the hotels are probably not as abundant, but yeah, it's worth, if you can go, you should. It's awesome. It's not the weekend before Thanksgiving, which is helpful to some people. I actually don't really mind. It means that we don't have to stress the Thanksgiving preparation any more than we really need to.
Right.
Although my mom's always concerned about getting some turkey early before, So anyway, you guys take care. Have a great week. It is only Tuesday. I always try to make this Thursday or something. And hopefully everybody feels good.
Because it's so much fun.
It
you
is.
think that
Tuesdays
today
are
is
good.
close to the weekend.
The Get Well song. All right. Okay, well, everybody, you take care. Have a good one, and hopefully we can see you again. We won't be streaming again Game Night till Thursday of the following week. So take care, everybody. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.